Welcome, Mr. Shamounian, Mr. Sam Shamoun. How you
Always.
doing, dear brother?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful today. And yourself?
Wonderful. Praise God by the grace and mercy of Jesus Christ, our Lord, Muhammad's God and Judge. So what's going on? I thought the topic was the deity of Christ, but in him trying to refute the Bible, he contradicted himself. So I don't want to jump in unless you want me to show him how he just refuted himself. Doesn't make much sense. And he's a hafiz of the Quran.
I was waiting for you to come up and explain how he did that. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Now, notice all of Islam, which is going to be none of Islam in a minute. You said the original gospel of Jesus was lost, but then you recited from memory chapter 7, verse 157. Can you repeat that again? Repeat it again.
Yeah. It says, those who follow the all-lighted Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, whom they found written in there. I know where you are going, but you have to mark this there.
Whom they find written in the Torah and the gospel that is with them.
Yeah, with them. But consider that with them. Yeah,
What's
I want you
them?
to the Torah and the gospel. Their
What
Torah and
gospel
the
was with them? What gospel was with them?
The gospel according to Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and the rest.
Wait. So the gospel that was with them at the time your prophet was what again? Say it again. The music to my ears. Say it again.
Okay, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Okay, now Surah Al-Ma'idah. Surah Al-Ma'idah 5, 46, 47. Recite that for me.
Okay, I know you are referring to.
Well, recite it. I'm glad you know more than Allah and His Messenger. Just recite it. Get to the point, please. Yeah. Yes, Chris, it's your show. If you want to bring it back Deity Christ, is up to you. I don't want to rain on your parade.
No, brother. I think that this is. I think this is fruitful to be able to pull out, because when Muslims start making claims, people got to know where to pull them off and say this is what is right. Right. Okay. Keep going, brother.
Okay, so good. Recite it for me.
It says, and we saints following in their footsteps, Jesus, the son of Mary, confirming that which came before him in the Torah.
Give me the Arabic words. That's not what the Arabic says. Hold on. Calm down.
You want the Arabic?
Is what?
The Arabic says, وَقَفَّيْنَا عَلَىٰ آثَارِهِمْ بِعِيسَى ابْنِ مَرْيَمَ مُصَدِّقًا لِمَا بَيْنَ يَدَيْهِ مِنَ التَّوْرَاةِ
Translate مُصَدِّقًا لِمَا بَيْنَ يَدَيْهِ literally.
Confirming that which came before him in the Torah.
No, that's not what lima bayna yadayhi means. Bayna yadayhi does not mean before him. Translate the Arabic literally.
Between him, like.
No.
Between
his hands, right?
Yadayhi hands, yeah.
His hands, yad, his hands, right?
Yeah, but to this.
Keep going. Keep going.
Confirming that which came before him in the
between
Torah.
His hands. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
No, to say between his hands.
Lima bayna yaday. Bayna yaday means between his hands, meaning that which he has access to, that is in front of him. Yes. Okay, so keep going.
No. Yeah, this is.
Keep going. Stop trying to change the topic. Keep going.
I'm not trying to change, but.
Can you finish the rest of the verse for the love of your God?
Okay, so. And we gave him the gospel, in which was guidance and light.
It doesn't say what, which is.
I'm using the translation.
Yeah, but correct yourself. You're a hafiz. Does it say which was or which is?
وَمُصَدِّقًا لِمَا بَيْنَ يَدَيْهِ مِنَ التَّوْرَاةِ.
Finish it.
As guidance and instruction for the righteous. And let the people, this is side where you are going, and let the people of the gospel judge by what Allah has revealed therein.
What gospel? What gospel? You just read Surah 7:157.
Yeah.
You read 7:157. You said the gospel that is with them has a prophecy of Muhammad. And here saying, can I finish the point? Are you scared? Calm down. Calm down.
No.
Okay, so now here's 5:46-47. Whatever gospel is given to Jesus, the people of the gospel are to judge by it. So what gospel did they have at the time of Muhammad that they were to judge by?
They have the corrupted.
Where did the ayah say corrupted? Don't add to the ayah.
You cannot. In this ayah, it doesn't say it has been corrupted.
Say it again. Wait. Say it again.
In this ayah, it does not say it has been corrupted.
To my ears. Guys, I want you to clip it. This hafiz just admit 5:46-47. There's nothing in that ayat that says the gospel is corrupted. So the people
the original gospel is corrupted.
The people of the gospel,
you talk and I talk. Is that okay?
The people of the gospel, what are they going to judge by?
The Torah and the Injil.
Okay. What was the Injil that they had that they're to judge by?
They have their Injil, which is corrupted. The Injil has been corrupted.
What was the Injil they had? I didn't ask you for your tafsir. What was the Injil they had at the time Muhammad that your God said to judge by?
They have the Injil. Okay, I understand your point. They have this.
This is the
Okay,
third time.
they have the Bible. Okay, this is what you want me to do, right? They have the Bible.
Now let's come to the point. Let's come to the point. Now, since your Quran tells me, Ahl al-Injil, to judge my Bible, stop the tap dance. Tell me, crop. Now let's go to the Bible and have the discussion on Jesus being God. Can we get back to that point now?
Yeah, we can go back to that. But
now, before we do that, okay, I'll let you say something. But before you do that, in 7:157, it says there's a prophecy of your Ummi prophet in the gospel that was with them. You said that gospel is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Where's that prophecy in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John?
I don't want us to be running in different topics.
No, it's okay because we'll come back to Jesus being God. That's why I'm proving Jesus is God.
Because I would love to hear if any Christian can tell me Jesus is God. And,
very easy. Can I show you?
Yeah, show you can show me.
Surah Al-Hajj. Read for me. I'm going to show you, but read Surah Al-Hajj. I'm going to go to the Bible, but I want you to now tell me something about your God because I'm going to show you Jesus claimed to be your God. In Surah Al-Hajj 22, 6, and 7, what does Allah do?
Just a moment.
He does that, get your Gospel of John ready, John chapter 5.
Yeah. I'm saying, do you want the Arabic? I should recite the Arabic or the English?
Read it slowly Arabic. It's okay. You can read English. That's fine. But I want to ask you, but because you said Salafi, I heard you. So you believe in Tawheed wal Asma wa Sifat. You believe?
Yeah, definitely.
Let me tell the non-Muslims what you believe. Brother, astaghfirullah, to be patient. Let me make my point so they can know what you believe. You believe in Tawheed al-Asma wa Sifat. Okay, now read 22, 6, and 7 in English.
That is because Allah is the true reality and because he gives life to death and because he is over all things competent and that they may know the hour is coming, no doubt about it, and that Allah will resurrect those in the graves.
Okay, so one of the names of Allah is Al-Haq, which your translation said true reality, which means the truth. Al-Haq.
Yeah.
I want to see how honest you are. If you say Allah is honest, then you're going to be honest. According to Tawheed al-Asma wa Sifat, can anyone call himself Al-Haq, the truth?
In what sense?
Stop playing the game before I now bring you Abu Amina Bilal Phillips, and I'm going to have him then educate. Don't tell me what sense. Al-Haq, the truth. Is it one of the 99 names of Allah?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you give any of the 99 names of Allah to a creature?
Yeah, some you can give it to them. Like
you are a liar. I'm going to show you. Show me in the Quran where anyone other than Allah is called Al-Haq. Give it to me.
Not Al-Haq. You asked me about attribute, any of the names, right?
No, I said the 99 names of Allah.
Do you want me to show you where a creation can be named after those?
Then I'm going to show you that you're a mushrik like your God. So let me ask you the question again. Al-Haq, see, you're playing games because you're scared.
No, I'm not scared.
99 names of Allah. What is Tawheed al-Asma wa Sifat? Now you define it because you just contradict yourself. Explain to us Tawheed al-Asma wa Sifat. Explain it.
Okay. To believe that Allah has some Asma wa Sifat names and some Sifat.
No, it's more than that. Tawheed. What does that mean? Tawheed al-Asma wa Sifat. Don't play games with me. I know your deen better than you. So explain it.
I don't think you know my deen better than me.
Okay, then explain it.
Okay, I just said to believe Tawheed. We believe in this three category of Tawheed: Rububiyyah, Uluhiyyah, and Asma wa Sifat. Maybe you don't know this. Let me teach you this.
No, maybe you don't know. Tawheed al-Rububiyyah. What does that mean? Is there any other Lord besides Allah?
No.
Can you give ibadah to anyone besides Allah?
No, you can't.
See, this is why I say chapter 62, verse 5 applies to you. A donkey that has books who doesn't understand. When you put the word Tawheed before Al-Asma wa Sifat, that means these are names and attributes only for Allah, just like Tawheed al-Rububiyyah means only Allah's Lord. Tawheed al-Ibadah means only Allah's to worship. So why are you playing games with me?
Because you know nothing about the Tawheed Asma wa Sifat. Because
okay. Can you please stop interrupting? You're wasting my time. This is 5 minutes. Define Tawheed al-Asma wa Sifat.
To believe in that Allah has Asma, names, and Sifat.
Can you give it to a creature if it's Tawheed al-Asma wa Sifat?
Yeah, some you can give it to them. Some.
Okay, like that means you can make some. You can make some your Rabb too, because Tawheed al-Rububiyyah and others that are Rabb.
No, this is why I say you know nothing about
This
this.
is why you are a jackass, according to 62 verse 5. Now I'm going to ask you, show me in your Quran one place where someone other than Allah is called Al-Haq. Go ahead.
No, in the Quran. But you are saying, I say some.
Can you quote for me one place where someone other than Allah is called Al-Haq? I'm going to give you 2 minutes.
No such place. There is no such place in the Quran.
Say it again.
There is no such place in the Quran.
A second challenge to see how honest you are, if you're more honest than your God. Can you show me anywhere in your Quran where someone other than Allah will raise the dead out of their graves?
No, there is no such verse.
Say it again.
There is no such verse.
Okay, so only Allah is Al-Haq, the truth, and only Allah will raise them out of their graves at the hour. I'll read for my friend, John 5, 21, 25. So get John 5 ready, because now we're going to show that Jesus claimed to be his God. John 5, 21 and 25. Chris, just to start with.
Yeah, I got you. So John chapter 5, verse 21 says, "For as the Father raises the dead and gives them life, so also the Son gives life to whom he will."
Now read 25.
And 25 states, "Truly, truly, I say to you, an hour is coming and is now here when the dead will hear the voice of the Son of God, and those who hear will live."
Now read 28, 29.
"For an hour is coming when all who are in the tombs will hear his voice and come out, those who have done good to the resurrection of life, and those who have done evil to the resurrection of judgment."
So Chris, just to make sure we heard you clearly, you just quoted Jesus in John 5, 21, John 5, 25, John 5, 20, 29, where Jesus says, just as the Father raises the dead and gives them life, so too the Son gives life to whom he wills. And the hour is coming and is now come when the dead in their graves will hear the voice of the Son of God and come out, right?
Yes, sir.
And then John 14, 6, Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, Al-Haq, and the life. No man comes to the Father except through me. So now, all of Islam, can you show me any prophet who's a Muslim who says, I am the Son of God, and at the hour, I will raise them out of their graves at the hour, and I am the truth? Can you show me any prophet who said that?
You see, you just make me realize that Jesus is God. To say Jesus is God because he resurrected life.
No, that's not what I said. No. Don't twist my argument. I'm not going to let you lie.
I'm not going to twist. What I say is according to you.
I didn't say, listen to my argument, you lying mushrik. Here's what I said. Can you show me a prophet who at the hour, Yom al-Qiyam, will raise the dead from their graves, and who says he's the truth and the life? Because you just said in front of everyone, your Quran says Allah will raise them from their graves at the hour. And I said, does anyone else do that? You said no. Don't twist my argument. Show me a prophet at the Yom al-Qiyamah.
No, nobody can resurrect life without God's permission.
That's not my argument again. All of Islam, you're wasting my time. You're a kid. You just read chapter 22, Surah Al-Hajj, 6 and 7. Let me remind you what you read.
Yeah.
You read, it says, Allah is the true reality, Al-Haq, the truth, and he gives life to the dead. And then it says, the hour is coming. Notice, the hour is coming, have no doubt about it, when Allah will raise them from the graves. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I asked you, does anyone else do this besides Allah? You said, no, only Allah. We just read Jesus in John. Let me repeat what Jesus said. The hour is coming, same hour, Yom al-Qiyamah, Yom al-Din, same hour. He says, I, the Son of God, will raise them from the graves by my voice, because he is the truth and the life. So can you show me a prophet that does what the Quran says Allah does at the hour, like Jesus just claimed?
We don't have such in the Quran. Then please allow me to explain.
Okay, is Jesus a good Muslim?
Yeah, he is a Muslim.
So why did Jesus just claim to do what your Quran says Allah will do at that hour?
No, this is what we found John said that Jesus said. We don't have.
You agreed with me. 5:46, 47 says, I can judge by my Bible.
yeah, if John copies something which is somehow similar with what is in the Quran.
Oh, John came before the Quran.
No.
Stone answer. How could he copy what's in the Quran when the Quran comes later?
Yeah, we don't know, but what I'm saying, if he said something which is similar and
It's not
possibly,
similar. It's exact.
if it is exact, but
It is exact.
John, but this is what John told us. Jesus
so
said.
now you admit now, I want you to thank yourself. You buried yourself because now when you question John, you're admitting that what John said, Jesus says, Jesus claimed to be God. Thank you for helping me destroy your deen. Al-Masihu Akbar, because now you have to say the Bible's corrupt. Al-Masihu Akbar. Thank you for burying yourself. So you just admit if Jesus said those words in John, he claimed to be God.
This is why
Masha Yeshua. Masha Yeshua.
Masha Jesus.